Every week, the average person eats, drinks, and breathes in enough, enough microplastics to fill an entire credit card's worth of plastic. So imagine sitting down for breakfast and eating an entire credit card, because in a way, that's what we're doing to ourselves every week. We all want to be healthier and make better choices, but even if you eat clean or drink bottled water, you are more than likely still consuming plastic and toxins without even knowing. The issue affects every single one of us, whether you're a college student, a parent, or anyone who eats, drinks, or even breathes in America, and we must stop this problem as soon as possible. I've spent time researching this substantial issue using studies from Stanford University, the Environmental Protection Agency, and the National Institute of Health, and the facts are just alarming. The buildup of these toxins and microplastics in our body and environment have reached dangerous levels. From the pollution, processed foods, and weak U.S. regulations, the buildup is just detrimental to our health as a nation, and we must stop this. But we can reduce the buildup of these toxins through smarter personal choices and creating and strengthening national policy to protect our nation from these invisible toxins. First, I'll explain how big this problem really is, then what's causing the large issue, and finally what we can all do to solve it and protect ourselves. Microplastics and toxins that build up inside our bodies, whether they end up in intestines or reproductive organs. Recent studies show that humans now ingest about 6 times more microplastics than we did in 1990. These particles come from plastic bottles, food packaging, clothing fibers, and even the dust in our air. Research such as the International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health 2023 have found microplastics in lungs, blood, and even placentas. These plastics carry chemicals that mess with our hormones, increase inflammation, and possibly raise the risk of cancer, and most shockingly, can cause infertility. If we don't take this serious now, the plastic pollution crisis will continue to damage our health, wildlife, and water for generations to come. The causes are pollution, processed foods, and weak government regulation. First, industrial pollution is a huge part of the problem. The EPA has reported in 2024 billions of pounds of plastic waste into the landfill and waterways each year, and most companies face little accountability. This is from the National Strategy to Prevent Plastic Pollution. Next, our food systems make it even worse. A 2023 study in Science of the Total Environment found microplastic particles in common protein like fish, chicken, and beef. Processed and packaged foods, especially those wrapped in plastic, leach chemicals directly into the foods we eat every day. Finally, poor U.S. regulation lets this problem go unchecked. Many countries, including the European Union, have banned microplastics in products such as cosmetics and packaging, but in the U.S. there are still few, if any, national restrictions. The NRDC reported in 2025 that we still lack basic limits on plastic additives known to disrupt our hormones. So this isn't just bad luck or a coincidence, it's a result of a system built around convenience, profit, and weak regulations. The solution is personal choices and policy reforms. Step 1 is to change our habits. Even small changes make drastic difference. Using glass or stainless bottles instead of plastic, especially bottled water. Drink filtered water instead of tap water, because tap water can contain 10 microplastic particles per liter. This is found by the Stanford University 2025. Eat less processed foods and more fresh foods. Don't microwave food in plastic containers. These simple steps can make a massive change in reducing how much plastic enters your body. Step 2 is to push for stronger policies. We need laws that hold industries accountable. The EPA 2024 national strategies is a good start, but it's not enough. We should support bans on microplastics in products, require eco-friendly packaging, and invest in better water filtration systems. If countries like France and Canada can take action, so can we. It just takes public pressure and informed consumers like us to change. Let's recap. The problem is that microplastics and toxins are building up in our bodies and planet. The cause is industrial pollution, processed foods, and poor regulation. The solution is changing our daily habits and demanding stronger policies. We might not be able to remove the plastic that's already inside of our bodies, but we can stop adding more. So next time you're throwing away a plastic bottle or tossing out a container, remember, our small choices can lead to big changes. Because if we don't act now, the invisible threat will only grow. Thank you for your time.